This is the Fuji X100v. I've had this camera for 5 years now, and I am working on a 5 years later video. This is one of my most favorite cameras of all time, although I have not shot it a lot this past year because I have been knee deep or neck deep in the Leica rabbit hole. This is my Leica D-Lux 8. It is growing on me, but I did put out a couple of videos on my initial impressions, and I wasn't super fond of it, so I have been trying to put enough mileage on it that I can either say, yes, I love this camera, or no, I don't. It does take great images. It just doesn't give me the same feelings that I get from the X100v. Now I did shoot both of these cameras in aperture priority mode, and I used exposure compensation to get the images to the exposure that I liked based off what they look like through either the viewfinder or the screen. Also, I pretty much shot both cameras wide open. I did stop down a few times when there wasn't a lot of people or distracting things in the background. So I shot wide open so that I could avoid the distractions around the cars, and I also shot close up pretty much because I was trying to eliminate all the reflections that were coming off of the cars. I know a lot of you are going to ask me about the camera straps. They are by Owl Crown, and I absolutely love them. So if you want to check them out, I put a link below for you. Owl Crown has been cool enough to give us a 10% discount code, so I'll leave that there for you as well. Thanks, Owl Crown, so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. I'm in love with the straps, and yeah, so there you go. I knew you were going to ask. All right, let's jump into Lightroom and take a look at least one of the image sets, do a little side-by-side comparison. The Leica is on the left and the Fuji is on the right. Now these are the edited versions, also cropped in. We will take a look at the RAWs here in a second, but just take a quick look at the edited images. The detail, everything is very comparable. All right, so let's go ahead and remove the edits. The first thing that catches my eye is the color accuracy of the Leica, which is on the left here. I also see some detail differences when we punch in. On the hood here of the car, you can see that there's some flaws on the car. I see them a lot easier in the image with the Leica than I do the Fuji. And I am using the same settings. However, I do believe that I was probably punched in with the zoom a little bit on the Leica. I don't think there's a need to look at the rest of the images because it's pretty much just a repeat of this image set right here. And this is the closest I had image-wise to really show the differences between the two. So, do you see a big difference? Do you have a preference? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. So if you'd like to see the video of my initial thoughts on this camera, I'll link that right here for you. If you're not interested in that, maybe YouTube will serve something good up right here for you. Let me say thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.